Hi there. Welcome to my debut tarot reading for my YouTube channel. I have realized over time that I have a lot to learn about starting a YouTube channel. My first video that I recorded with my niece Alicia around kitchen magic several months ago is in the wrong format, for example. So it's going to be a challenge I'm going to be learning as I go with this YouTube channel. And one of my original goals was to have several content videos already made so I wouldn't feel behind the ball as I was starting this channel. But I realized there's no rules and I'm doing this for fun and it's a creative outlet for me. And so I decided to stop being a perfectionist about it. So this is my first card reading for YouTube. I've had an Instagram for a little over a year now where I read for a small community of people that support me. And I kind of wanted to expand onto YouTube just because there's a lot more freedom to record and upload videos. And also just because why not? I'm kind of excited to see where it takes me. I have several ideas in mind for interviews and things that I want to do to start off the channel. But check out the other upload that I've done so far. There's two. And it's about goulash and the history of the dish goulash. So this is going to be just a love reading, a debut love reading for tarot. And for anyone who happens to catch this, these readings that I'm going to post are timeless unless for some reason I'm posting one that's specific to a new moon, for example. Then those might not be a timeless outcome reading. But I think I was going to start off with my Crowley deck, but I think actually I'm going to use the Marseille. That's what's feeling a little bit more right for this initial spread. And I'm also going to have to work this whole little place out. I want to get maybe some lights in here, some blinking lights that are a little bit nicer, like holiday type lights, and change things up in here a little bit. This is not ideal. I'm working with a really small space, so I only have so many configurations I can do to film myself. Hopefully as time goes on and I have more resources, I'll be able to expand. And I also have a goal to do readings outside in interesting and important places. So this is going to be a love reading. Love makes the world go round, and I'm just kind of curious to see what comes out for this debut tarot reading for me, for my channel, Cardinal Collective. And then what's happening, what's on the horizon for you with regard to love. We just came through eclipse season and it was pretty intense. So maybe now that some of that energy is cleared away, what can we look forward to in love? And I'll start with the Celtic cross this time, and maybe in the future I'll do a different layout. I'm a reader that likes to do spreads. I don't necessarily like to just pull cards and lay them down. I like to lay them all out in a spread and then read the whole spread. So what's going on for us in the love department? Lots of court cards here. It looks like there's going to be a breakthrough and some stuck energy where this Hanged Man in the recent past is wrapping up. So that's nice. The eclipse might have brought in the end of a stagnant period for you in love. So let's see here. So at the center of the reading, we have the Two of Pentacles furthered by the Seven of Pentacles. So you're willing and ready to do hard work in terms of love. You've been, the Seven of Pentacles is a card, sometimes it can feel like the labor is not going anywhere. You're working and working and working and you're not necessarily getting anywhere. But the good news is that what's crossing that is the Two of Pentacles, which is a card of change and a card of things coming into balance and harmony. So that's an encouraging combination, because sometimes the Seven of Pentacles can really start to feel like a slog. Although this has been kind of the wrapping up of harvest season too, and I've had this card come up a lot for harvesting and working outside as well. So the energy coming to you from the higher realms is the King of Swords. So some very cogent, clear-minded, sovereign insight is how you're being aided by the higher realms, bringing you into sort of a empowered masculine energy, masculine in terms of energy poles, not necessarily your gender, but the energy happening within you and your approach to the world is being aided by the higher realms with this King of Swords. So this is a card of like precision and clear thinking, and it can even be considered cold. Like a King of Swords can be someone who's kind of sitting in cold judgment, but it's also someone who really rules the realm of reason, and it can also be represent an air sign. So there might be air sign energy around you. You might be an air sign, right? So that's energy that's being lent by the higher realms. And then what's going on under the surface, which is not surprising relative to the King of Swords, is the Page of Swords. So you might be kind of secretly spying on someone you have a crush on, or they might be spying on you. This is a card of watching and waiting and keeping a low profile. And it can even be a card of like watching your social media, for example, or keeping track of you online and figuring out what moves you're making. So you are either kind of thinking and watching and waiting relative to a relationship you're intrigued about, or you're being watched. So we can pull some clarifiers there. That's kind of the nice thing about YouTube, and part of the reason I wanted to do it was I'm not so limited on time like I am with Instagram, unless I go live. And I may end up going live on YouTube more than I do uploads, just because I've noticed living rurally, the 20-minute first video that I've uploaded to my new channel, oh my God, it took like 3 hours to upload. So I might have to try to maybe use the live feature more often. As I indicated at the beginning of the spread, the energy that's wrapping up is the Hanged Man. So a time of spiritual ascension, maybe. You might have been kind of going through a dark night of the soul where you really had to go within. It may have felt kind of involuntary and something that's outside what you normally feel comfortable to normally feel comfortable doing. But in any case, that energy is clearing away now and resolving. So usually when that energy passes, it's a little bit welcome. You might have gained a lot of wisdom and insight through this period of non-movement, and almost it can feel stagnant at times. But there's usually a higher purpose with the Hanged Man, and it's resolving. And it's, wow, this is lovely. So the energy in the near future is the Knight of Cups. So this person who's been watching and waiting is ready to now come forward and make a declaration of how they feel about you or their love. And so this is what I'm taking is not you. I have the feeling that this is coming towards you, this love offer. So that's hopefully encouraging to you, because I'm asking about love, and this is in the near future. The Knight of Cups is kind of a Casanova or a Romeo. He or she is really ready to give their heart and tell you and not be secretive about it like this Page of Swords might be. Your approach is the Two of Wands. You're ready. You're ready to cross the threshold into the new. You're so ready for this time of Hanged Man stagnation to be cleared away. You're very ready. You're embracing the Two of Wands, which is a card of moving into the new, moving into the fire of creation through almost like a fiery threshold into a new world. So that's nice energy for you. You're approaching this whole situation with courage and with a little bit lit up, right? Like you're on fire about this situation. The energy coming towards you, maybe from this Knight of Cups person or from the world around you, is the Eight of Pentacles. So this person, this Knight of Cups, has been doing the work and putting in time and putting in effort on their healing. I have a feeling as I'm watching this unfold that this was this person's healing period, or a dark night of the soul for them. They might have gone through some losses. They might have reevaluated their circumstances in life in a big way, right? Like in a way that's like a before and after. Your greatest hopes and fears are the Ten of Pentacles. So you're really hoping for all of this abundance to break through. Everything that you've been dreaming of, everything you've been hoping for, everything you've been working hard towards, the Seven of Pentacles, you are really hoping for it to break open into the 10, where you are suddenly, this is like rolling around on a bed full of money, right? Or like really celebrating the abundance that you've been working to cultivate. So that's really what you're hoping for. And then where the energy is headed is really beautiful. It's a whole new world. So this World card combined with this this Knight of Cups really indicates to me that something's about to open wide open for you in love. And that's really exciting to see. This is the kind of love reading that's nice to do. It's delivering some exciting news. Lots of real world things that you can work with in this relationship. Lots of pentacles, meaning this is coming into reality in the physical, not just in your daydreams, not just in your mind, not just in your heart. It's now coming into the physical world and ushering in a new world for you. So let's get some clarification on these court cards in here. Who's the Page of Swords? What should we know about this Page of Swords in the unseen? So you might have suspected that this person's keeping tabs on you, and this is a confirmation that they are. But what's happening with this Page of Swords in the unseen? Let's get some more clarification. So they're really going through it right now. Like this Hanged Man energy is, I think, reflective of what this page is showing us. That there's been some conflict with the Five of Wands in the realm of the heart, and could be even in the inner child. The Six of Cups can often represent the inner child, or a past love, or a past life even. But childhood is often what I see to come up here, especially with this kind of deeper, higher love. Also, though, this can be someone from your past. This Knight of Cups returning, like with the Grail. This could be somebody from your past, a soulmate that's returning to you. But they're in the process of working through a lot of conflict in their life, and also kind of just a fear that they're going to have worked hard for nothing. It's an echo of this Seven of Pentacles here is the Seven of Discs in the Crowley deck. The Seven of Discs in the Crowley deck takes a pretty dark look at the Seven of Pentacles, and it's here now. So this Page of Swords might be afraid that there's been a lot of work done for nothing. There's conflict here, but it's a little bit like child's play, which is tied into the Page. The Page is a young energy. He's not necessarily the King of Swords. He's still learning and growing and watching and waiting and observing and keeping a low profile. So what else should we know here? I'll pull from some of my cards. What else is important to know about this Page of Swords? What's important to know about this Page of Swords? He's someone, it looks to me like he's somebody from the past. He or she is someone from your past. They might be doing some work on their inner child, because the pages can represent an inner child. Although I typically have that card show up more with the Page of Cups. I think this Page of Swords might be a kind of this King of Swords working out some struggles and some trauma from his past, maybe. But let's see. What else should we know about this page in the unseen? Heartbeat. They're trying to really connect with this Knight of Cups within them to come forward, is the sense I get. They're really trying to tune into their heart. They're really trying to honor what their heart is telling them. But there's conflict. So you might, if this reading is resonating with you, you may already be aware of this, that there's some sort of conflict that this person is working through. But what this is showing me here is that even though this person is a little bit guarded and suspicious, they're really trying to tune into their heart. They're more comfortable in the element of air, though. This is the Swords element twice here, running right through the center. That's more the world that they're comfortable in. Trying to connect to their heart is going out on a big limb for this person, is kind of what I'm picking up. This involves an ancestral pattern. Look to your lineage or bloodline. And as I mentioned before, the Six of Cups can indicate like a past life or an inner child experience. So something that maybe happened in your bloodline in the past that is coming up here in the present around this relationship. And that's not surprising. If you know anything about psychology, we recreate a lot of our relationships that are sort of echoes of our relationship with our parents growing up, right? So if you had like I had a father, for example, who was very loving, but he was gone not quite half the time, but sometimes it felt like that. Sometimes it felt like it was at least half the time he was away on business traveling. And all my siblings were quite a bit older than me. So I was alone a lot, either with a child care provider. It was usually, my dad liked to hire a teenager from church to watch me. He felt like that was a safer route to go. Little did he know, though, some of those church girls are not quite what they seem. So anyways, something about the past is being brought up here to because it's impacting the dynamics in this current relationship. And fighting for justice is at the heart of this matter. So this person is in the element of the air, swords, mind, energy. And there may be some of this fight in here, this Five of Wands, and this frustration around the hard work might be feeling like they're not going to be able to do what you want, or they're trying really hard, that maybe they want to acknowledge to you from this King energy what's fair in the relationship. Some interesting cards to come up here. What else? What oracle messages might come out around this relationship here? You might have been in a separation from this period for a while, and you've been working out conflict between you. This person loves you. They're trying to be in their heart energy about you. And I have a sense here that they're motivated to try to work past whatever conflict happened, or whatever sorrowful kind of stagnant place they were in. What else can we know about this relationship and this person? So this first card that came out is Not For You in the reverse, and it's card number 6. Don't chase. This card just came up recently. As I'm reading it, I'm recognizing in one of my readings I posted on Instagram at Cardinal Support Services, this card came out in the reverse. So this might be kind of a continuation of that relationship that was highlighted in that reading. Don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There is nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit wants only the best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting and you can trust. So I'm not sure if that message is for you or for the person who's trying to work past an obsessive feeling, because this page can indicate an obsessive watching, right? Like I said, kind of spying or watching your social media. And there's some conflict here. So this Not For You card is, to me, reflecting that there's tension and there's fighting, or there has been some fighting in this connection, maybe fighting within oneself. It could also be words exchanged, right? The second clarifying card is 25, round and round. Are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others, right? We just were talking about that, how past circumstance, past relationships, even past life, if you believe in reincarnation, can impact us in ways we're not really aware of in our present life. Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar. Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You've been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time. For you learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. So this totally speaks to me of a recognition through this Hanged Man period that the way that things were going in the past around this relationship and for this person were not working for them. That's where this conflict is coming. That's where this working and not getting anywhere energy is coming. What it's reflecting here is that this is about to shift into something new with this different approach. So if this person has been someone who's over reliant on their mind and logic and the air element, and maybe had not so much of a balance with their heart energy, this is what's going to be different this time around, is that this person's trying to get into their heart and not be so much in a swords guarded, battling, fighting, like a child's play, right? Like kind of petty bickering and stuff. This is coming through really clearly that this person is trying to turn over into away from an old pattern and into the new, crossing a new threshold of new creation, something different, a new world around this relationship where this person is speaking from the heart and being authentic. So I'm going to pull a couple hidden truth cards for this person, and then we'll wrap it up. What are some hidden truths for this person and this relationship? What might this person be wanting to tell you or communicate with this new, in the near future, this Knight of Cups? Or anything even to do with the conflict. Like, what about this has been a conflict for this person? That's fine to come out too. Anything that kind of sheds light. This person's been through a really difficult time though, and they're ready to come into something new where they're more in alignment with their heart. You speak to me through music. So this person, like it said, that what better to drop into your heart center than listen to music that moves you, right? And a lot of it, like if you're a person who loves bass or if you love the rhythm section, there's so many amazing songs where the rhythm is the rhythm of the heart, right? So this person is really thinking of you. And this Page of Swords, it's like you're everywhere for them. You speak to them through music. Worry, we need to let each other go. This person's worried. They're worried that they've done all this work and maybe it's too late. They're worried that maybe this old pattern is going to be something that's too hard for them to break, or that they're not going to succeed. This is reflective of the fear that they're feeling. I wish I could take back my words. So this is also here where the past is. Like this person is reflecting on their past. I wish I could take back my words, and fighting for justice. So they might be motivated to try to come in and make some things right, but there's anxiety here and there's doubt about whether that's the right thing to do or not. One more. I love you. Oh, this is right there with that Knight of Cups. This person loves you. This person wants to try to make right what has happened. Is there any more information that we can know or that would be helpful for us to know about what's going to come down the line with this relationship? Let me see what other cards I can pull, because I'm curious now. Do some plan. What this energy of the world? What is something that you can look forward to specifically as this World card comes into energy? This is the end of the major arcana, so that's a wrapping up of a cycle and into a new era. Is it this I love you? It seems really lovely. What's to come with this new world where the energy is headed? Seems like this person's trying to break through some patterns, and you might have been trying to do that as well. What else to know about the world? Oh my God. Wow. So we got the 10 of... You're stoked, whoever you are, because we have the 10 of Pentacles twice here, the 10 of Diamonds and the 10 of Pentacles. So total abundance. This is like wealth of all kinds. It doesn't have to be money. We're not just talking about money, although it can be. You might, this is a jackpot kind of card where you all of a sudden get a check showing up that you had no idea was coming. That's, holy shit, I just got $5,000. Like, it's that kind of wonderful surprise where you didn't see it coming. And it's on its way. It's what you were hoping for, and this is what's coming with this World card, is this 10 of Pentacles. So your work to bring in all this newness and security and abundance is paying off. Also, what's coming with this World card is the 10 of Cups, or the 10 of Hearts. So just like with the 10 of Pentacles, it's overflowing love and joy from your heart center. So all of this work this person's been doing to engage their heart more and less be worried about reason in their mind so much, although that's important to them. It's not like I'm trash talking that. That's a wonderful quality to have, but you want joy in your life as well. And this is saying it's coming in total abundance. 10 of Hearts, 10 of Diamonds, and then 8 of Wands. So you are going to get some communication here. Maybe this love confession from this person. And it's going to be coming in fairly quickly. And it's going to be ushering in this new world of like really, really ecstatic joy in your heart and security in your material world. This person's worked through a lot, so it's important that you understand that. I don't know if this person, if you know that, or if this person's been sharing that with you, or if you have any idea, but this person's been working very hard. This person's been really thinking of you and working towards you like a goal. So they've really put in a lot of effort, and they still have some fears and anxieties and things they're working through from their past. But they're kind of, what I'm feeling here is that they're on a precipice of coming towards you and telling you the truth and wanting to usher in some new future with you. I do, all of a sudden I'm realizing that this is potentially going to prompt you to want to take action, I have a feeling. Or what the question I want to ask is, what's the advice for you while this person is doing all this work? What should you, you're ready, you're wanting to cross the threshold. So what else? What's some good advice for you to cross the threshold in a way that is for your highest good and your abundance and your clear communication, right? What's some good advice for you? 3 of Cups, Princess of Discs, and 4 of Discs. So it's interesting because you're going to want to maintain your integrity and maintain any boundaries you've set already in this relationship. This is saying to maintain boundaries that are things that you've stood for, that are important to you. It's okay to maintain that. But in addition, it's okay to sort of enjoy and let love in. The 3 of Pentacles is a celebratory card. Like, it's okay to kind of ease up on yourself and on the situation a little bit and just enjoy your relationships with friends. Enjoy knowing that these good things are coming for you, and just get into that kind of joyful energy. Keep your boundaries, but you don't need to get too rigid with them. It's also make sure you're letting love in. Like you, what's interesting is that this is 2, 3, 4 here. I clarified this 2, and it's been clarified with a 3 and a 4. So it's also indicates to me a sequence of time. Like, as you cross through this threshold, stay in your heart, but maintain your boundaries. So keep your heart open to this person, but this person shouldn't be being sneaky with you like this page, right? Like, this person might have had to go through a time of privacy and going within and be in this page of watching and waiting. But as this new threshold, as you're going into the new world, it's okay to have your own needs and have boundaries with this person, right? So this sequence is coming, 2, 3, 4. Very exciting. And then the Princess of Discs is, again, a card of manifesting. So you and this person are working together to bring this dream into reality. So I hope that's encouraging for you, because this is a very beautiful card. And to me, or reading, and to me, it's really reflective of kind of the honest experience that people have with love and with romantic love. It requires, especially if you were raised in maybe a chaotic setting or in a setting where your emotional needs were not always tended to or met, it can be really challenging as an adult to trust someone with your heart. And it results in a lot of people playing games or trying to get over on each other, or making, doing things that are a little bit kind of low vibe, if you know what I mean. And this to me is indicating that you are both motivated to not carry on that pattern into the future. You're both very open to this relationship, but you're particularly open to it being in an honest way where your boundaries are respected. But it's okay. You don't have to shut your heart down. You can allow this to occur. You can trust it, I guess. You can trust that this person's motives here are heart-centered. They have a heart-centered desire to come towards you. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoy, and please tune back in. I'll have all kinds of videos coming up of different topics around herbs and cooking and kitchen magic and food history and cards, and other types of divination and esoteric. So it's a little bit of a hodgepodge kind of channel, but I think it's going to come together in a cool way that for people like me who are interested in these topics, I think you'll like this channel. And as I get more focused and better at knowing what's needed, I'll probably have like a better mic system and things that make this channel work even better. So thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting me. Take good care.